Good. What do you think about the Extinction Rebellion movement? That is, what do you think about channeling materialist struggle towards climate catastrophe with the same enemies?
I mean, does Extinction Rebellion have the same enemies? I mean, from what I've read, they have a lot of high level donors and sponsors in corporate and like private wealth, and also they have explicitly denounced the idea of even having like socialist caucuses within themselves. And the last thing that they did in Great Britain before the general election in December was picket Labour for having an insufficiently left climate platform. I don't see anything. I mean, my God, if they're not a psyop, they're acting like one.
Mm-hmm. I would say that overall, I don't know that much about Extinction Rebellion. Didn't know that about what you just said, but overall, the trouble with the environmental movement is that it has broken off from the workers' movement, and there's this idea that the true aim should be to reduce the human population or to reduce the amount of wealth in the world for human beings, rather than change the way we produce things so that we can be more rational about how we treat our environment and other species within it, and continue to expand our power. Like, part of having
the Extinction Rebellion solution is to just increase like the direction of exploitation and also the huge disparities in wealth and income, but just miniaturize them as opposed to equalize them in any meaningful way. And that's why like left wing movements need to incorporate climate change, obviously, because any left wing policy needs to have climate mitigation as like a key component just to be able to be a functional movement in the future. But that means you have to take the parts of climate climate policy that are most directly applicable to class struggle, like the job guarantee, and the idea of like Green New Deal not as a collection of handouts to green energy companies or things like that, but like actual mass employment projects that bring material benefits in the form of work and resources to communities that also have the side effect of drastically reducing CO2 emissions.